I cannot be the only one coming into this chapter expecting Luffy to bust out his new mode in Gear 4, which Luffy was about to use Gear 4 at the beginning but got cut short. By the way, the title of the chapter caught me off guard as well before I did my live reaction. So had I known it was a translation, another word of saying brunch or breakfast, I probably wouldn't know what it meant. And it's all about Katakuri. The thing I like most about this chapter is we got a little bit. Well, we didn't get a little bit. We got a lot when it comes to like Katakuri and why he's so valuable personality by the end of this chapter, and we got exposed to a lot more than we ever thought we would see. So I think that was kind of cool, and we kind of found out why he has that, I guess, scarf around his mouth now. By the way, I did not see that coming at all. So we start off with the cover page with Adeo. I think next we go to Leo, and we finish off with Prodigion, the giant from Elbaf, from the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, which I'm pretty much looking forward to the most when it comes to like the world building aspect of the cover story. So that could be kind of cool to see later on down the road. So we start off with this chapter, Luffy trying to use Gear 4 and got cut short. And the thing I appreciate the most about this is Katakuri gives his reasons, like, yo, I'm not standing back. I know a power up when I see one, and I'm not underestimating you. So I like it. Even after all this, he's still not underestimating Luffy. But technically, he kind of did after he let his guard down massively. Like most about this chapter, it focused highly on Luffy versus Katakuri and nothing else. I think this is the chapter we wanted to get. Unfortunately, so far it's been a one-sided fight, and Luffy's not been able to land a hit thus far. And Luffy got using Gear 4, so Katakuri says, I'm not underestimating you anymore, but I'm late for my merienda. So I'm going to polish this one off. He uses Double Fruit Awakening as nothing more than avalanche around Luffy so he can crush him. And actually, the whole plot was to suffocate him. But I guess Luffy found a way to eat his way out of there if you paid attention. At first I thought he used Tank Man because of his size, but then I realized, no, he's not using Haki on his arms or on his lower body, like we saw with Cracker. And the thing that Luffy shouted this out, he says, why do I have to eat this much when it comes to deal with you Big Mom Pirates? And I think he's referring to his fight with Cracker, because he had to eat a lot in that fight. In this case, he had to eat the mochi that was surrounding him, that was pretty much suffocating him. So even that, he said, I don't like mochi at all. So he ate his way out of the situation, he increased his size, he ran away, he ran over the place, and you got the father there pretty much saying, oh, what a second-rate captain running off. No, he's burning off his size, so he used Elephant Gun to blow away the shrine. Now, this is the most important thing about the entire chapter. We get more insights of Katakuri. When it comes to Luffy, was while Katakuri was on his downtime within his own personal Starbucks / shrine, you got Luffy identifying everything that Katakuri did with using observation Haki. Now, it seems to me that Luffy advanced even further. That observation Haki has been that astute, that thorough. We haven't seen that yet, so I'm pretty sure that's been heightened even further. And we've seen stuff like this in the past. We saw Usopp see auras throw freaking walls in Dressrosa and take out Sugar. We saw Sanji help out Tashigi because he sensed a woman's tears from somewhere else. So maybe Luffy was able to heighten his observation Haki. And I said this from the very beginning. Luffy's gonna have to include something different. So maybe eating the mochi did something. I don't know. He obviously values his downtime when it comes to his merienda, his breakfast time. He says, I'm almost late. I think this is going to be the turning point in this fight, not only for Luffy, but also when it comes to like Katakuri, see what he can do with when it comes to adversity. Found a very similarity between Katakuri and Jack, because they have fishman teeth, right? So up to this point in time, we've never seen Katakuri lay down for anybody. So, and then the father gets it because they allow Luffy to see Katakuri without his scarf on. So that's like, okay, Luffy's in for it now, because Katakuri, there's a reason he has this shrine. Regardless, Luffy's gonna have to wrap it up quick. Because now he's just like, okay, now then part of the entire chapter, they clash again. Obviously, both of them using Armament Haki. There's a confusing scene where Katakuri and Luffy, they clash with Armament Haki. It's dead similar to what happens with Doflamingo when both unleash the kicks. Luffy just kicks Katakuri in the face and one of the first in this entire fight. And this is why I say the time this fight turned drastically, because like I said, Luffy has to wrap it up quick. and I got a sinking feeling there's more to Katakuri than meets the eye. So we couldn't find out he's a fisherman, technically speaking. Luffy literally stated, you may be strong, but you're not unbeatable, but this is a good chance to see where Luffy lies when it comes to Gear 4 and when it comes to Yonko Commander. Katakuri, it doesn't get as strong or deadly as Katakuri, so this is going to be good.
The two problems I see Luffy having while in Gear 4 is if Katakuri uses his Devil Fruit Awakening on some defense type of strategy, much similar to Doflamingo did, because remember, Doflamingo kind of bought some time by using his strings. Katakuri could do the same thing with the Mirror World. Remember, Luffy's on borrowed time with Gear 4. We don't know how long that's going to last, especially with. We know Luffy isn't fighting at full power. He just ate, yeah, but he's not been at full ever since his cracker. And speaking of which, the other problem I see Luffy having with Katakuri is his trident, his spear. If Katakuri uses that with Haki, and we've seen Cracker pierce Luffy's arm already, so that could cause Luffy some problems. So I like where this is going with Luffy versus Gear 4 versus Katakuri. A lot of different outcomes.
Engage in the offense. Finally, I want to see what Katakuri can do when he's put back into a corner. I don't think Katakuri's going to. He may be knocked out, but I don't think he's not going to be taken out of the picture. So Luffy's going to have to wrap up his business quick. And he still has to remember, Brule gave word to Perospero in the previous chapter, the rendezvous point with Nami and Sanji. So so Luffy knows, so he's going to have to wrap up his business. So I appreciate this chapter a whole lot for Katakuri's reveal, for Luffy finally getting in the offense. Of course, Luffy now going to Gear 4, Pound Man, which is something we all want to see from the very beginning of this fight. I'm not gonna lie, I think we all wanted a new mode, but if this turns out to be effective, which a lot of people may call out because obviously a lot of people say, oh, here we go, with a turning point, with Katakuri proven to be this unstoppable. Now it's the turning point in this fight, and it happens in every single arc, so it shouldn't be too shocking if Luffy ends up winning this fight, which he might after this. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did, appreciate that. Comment down below what you thought about this chapter and what you thought about Katakuri's reveal. Subscribe channel for more One